Hi guys. Okay, so I've been waiting for a good time to do this video and I finally just realized there will never be a good time to do this video. So if you hear children screaming in the background or anything like that, just bear with me. This is gonna be my first actual edited video, so I guess I can kind of cut things out. So I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, so this is my 2-week summary. I did the keto diet. Well, it wasn't really technically the keto diet. It was definitely like dirty keto, if you want to call it that. My main thing was just trying to get my body into ketosis any way that I could, the easiest way that I could. So I was totally not prepared when I started. I had nothing in the house. So if you're saying, oh yeah, I have to start on Monday because I gotta go food shopping and get all this and that, you really don't have to. I mean, I had a few things in the house that I do think you kind of need. I can go over that with you, just like my keto staples, what I really think you need to start. Might as well do that now. Why not? All right, so let me get my stuff. Two most important things when I'm on keto. This is the most important. Any type of macadamia nuts. I will carry these around with me everywhere I go. There are definitely carbs in it, but I think the most I ate one day was almost like 3/4 of a jar, and that was, it's 4 grams of carbs, and there's 6 servings, so 3/4, like 4 times 4. About 16 grams of carbs the first day. This is what I ate because I had nothing, so I just snacked on these all day. Actually, that's not even net carbs. Net carbs is when you subtract fiber, but I wasn't even worrying about that. My rules were to stick under 20 grams of carbs a day, to exercise at least 30 minutes outside if I could. Try not to do any processed foods, none of the fake, oh, this is keto cookies, this stuff, nothing like that. I tried to just stick to real meat, cheese, eggs. And the other key that really helps me get into ketosis is, I don't know if you can see it, there's a glare, but it's Keto Drive. That stuff. So I drink this every single day. It's in my post-workout drink, which you can see my video on that. I also add vitamin D and magnesium to it. So in my post-workout drink, I'll put a whole scoop and I will drink it up right after in a big cup. I'll drink it up right after I exercise. But then throughout the day, I'll just add a little bit here and there to my water because I'm not a water drinker. I need a little flavor to it. So this really gets me through the day. I usually try to stop this around 5 o'clock because it has caffeine in it and it will keep me up. So I stop it around 5 o'clock, but all day long. Like if I don't have this, I probably couldn't do the keto diet. So I had it left over from, I had done the keto diet last summer with my husband and he lost 50, 60 pounds and he kept it off and I lost 15, I gained it back. So I decided to try it again. If you go back to my first video on why I did this channel and everything, my daughter wanted me to start a YouTube channel. She has a couple of her own channels. She never really got a lot of subscribers. She thought maybe if I do a channel and I get some subscribers, I can refer my subscribers' kids over to her channel and we could all be famous. So that's how this all started. And so it started, I was doing this for my daughter, and then all of a sudden, I'm carrying my camera, my phone around everywhere and talking to it like I'm talking to somebody on FaceTime, and it really kept me accountable for my actions. What I tried to do is I checked in every morning, I did a weigh-in every morning, and then I checked in every time I exercised or ate something. So I did that for 2 weeks, and you can go back and see all my unedited videos. They're really raw, no makeup, no nothing, just walking around with a camera. So if you want to check out that, you can go back. I have all those videos from the first 2 weeks, but I'm trying to sum everything up here for you. So let's see. Oh, so these were the 2 first staples. So I got more stuff. The things I think you should have in your house if you're going to start keto, definitely some kind of coconut oil, because this goes in my keto coffee every morning. Pink Himalayan sea salt. Put this on any type of meat, anything you want to put it on, eggs, stuff like that. And this stuff, the secret weapon against keto breath. These things are awesome. I really love them. I don't love the mint part, but I love the gel part. Like you can see, I have nothing left because I've taken them all. I got one little gel thing left. I usually take 2 of these and it'll last 3 hours. I'll have fresh breath. So that's definitely, those are the main things I think you definitely need when you start keto. So like I said, the first 2 weeks, I'm just really worried about getting into ketosis. I'm not counting macros. I'm not counting net carbs. I'm not counting calories. I'm doing anything that I can do just to get my body into ketosis. So my main thing was stick to under 20 grams of carbs a day. All right, so day one, I woke up. I weighed 169.6 pounds. My body fat was 30.7%, and my muscle mass was 28.2%. So remind me, if you can, or I'll try to remind myself, at the end of this video, I want to tell you something that shocked me with this whole 2 weeks that I really didn't think would happen, but it actually happened, and I was kind of shocked. Or I'll try to remember to tell you that. Okay, so every morning I would start with 2 cups of keto coffee. You can check back my earlier video to see how I made it, but normally I would put some kind of either coconut oil, Kerry Irish Gold butter, some collagen powder, and some heavy cream. Mix that up. My phone's ringing now, I'm gonna ignore it. So in the beginning I was doing 2 cups every morning, and then as the time went on, as the days went on, I kind of cut it down to 1 cup because I really didn't feel like I needed the 2 cups, which was good. So, and then throughout the day, I would drink the Keto Drive. So first day, I was not prepared. All I had was like 2 hot dogs and a piece of bacon in a bag, cold. I ate it at the beach, really not prepared, and macadamia nuts all day. So that's all I did the first day, and I exercised for 20 minutes. Day 2, I weighed in at 166.2, so I lost 3.4 pounds in 1 day. Now, we all know that is all water weight, but you know, it feels good. And another thing, while we're on weight, I really wasn't doing this to lose weight. I mean, it doesn't hurt to lose a couple pounds, but I was absolutely fine with my body. I just got back from Florida. We spent 10 days in the Keys. I was in a bikini, in and out of the pool. I got a little 2-year-old, so constantly in and out, bending over. Everything was fine. I had no problem with my body. So my self-image is fine. It's really not about that. I did it for the energy. I felt like by 6 o'clock at night, I was just spent. I had no energy. And I felt bad because I'm up 6 o'clock in the morning with my son, and then by 6 o'clock at night, my daughter's looking for attention. She's older, she's 9, and I just didn't have the energy to give her any attention. So that was the main reason I started this, just to get some more energy. Okay, so day 2, my workout was horrible. I tried to run, I tried to jog, I had no energy. I ended up just walking, maybe a little jog here and there, but it was absolutely horrible. I did 25 minutes, I did 2 miles, and I burnt 210 calories. That was day 2. Let's see what I ate. I had hard-boiled eggs and macadamia nuts. Another thing with eating, like I said, no counting calories, no weighing, no macros, nothing like that. I'm just trying to get into ketosis. So I listened to my body. I ate slow, and as soon as I felt full, I stopped. Didn't measure anything, just listened to my body. That's another thing. If I felt full, I could go all day without eating. You never eat because you feel like it's a time thing, like, oh my God, it's already 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I didn't eat anything. I have to eat. If you're not hungry, don't eat. Listen to your body. That's the main thing on the keto diet. Okay, so what am I up to? Hard-boiled eggs. Oh, then I had some egg salad towards the end of the day. The hardest thing for day 2, besides the workout and no energy, was not drinking. I had a little pool party. I come from an Italian-Irish family. I grew up going to my grandma's pool every Sunday. We had big ziti, meatballs, the adults drank. When I turned 21, we all, the cousins, we all drank. I mean, that's what we did. So it's social. Like if you don't eat and drink, it's almost an insult. So I'm used to that, and not being able to drink and kind of be social with my family was a little tough, but I got through it. Okay, day 3, I woke up, I weighed 165.6 pounds. For some reason, I didn't write down my body fat and all that, but I had my coffee. I had some macadamia nuts and some mixed nuts. I didn't get to exercise. I think that was a work day. I ended up having a piece of cheese somewhere along the way. I wrote that down. And then I had a cheeseburger with a fried egg on it. And I remember this was day 3, and I already felt like my stomach was shrinking because I had a lot of food on my plate and I just couldn't finish it. I wanted to finish it, but it just didn't. I listened to my body. I wasn't hungry enough to finish the whole plate. Okay, day 4, weighed in at 164.6 pounds. I exercised for 30 minutes. I went 2.5 miles, and I burnt 300 calories. So I felt a little bit better. Things were looking up. I burned a little more calories. For a snack, I had an avocado, now with some sea salt and some Italian seasoning. I also had 2 bacon cheddar Bubba burgers with mayo. I had, every now and then I make my daughter these frozen egg sandwiches, and she doesn't like the sausage patty, so I had the sausage patty off her egg sandwich. And another exercise I did later that night, I did a little beach volleyball. Day 5, I weighed in at 163.6 pounds. I did some interval training. Interval training is fun. I like interval training. You can run as hard and as fast as you can, and then walk or jog to regain your breath and your energy, and then do it again. Run hard and fast, and then walk. So I did that. Let's see, I did 20 minutes. I burnt 237 calories. I went 2 miles. Okay, day 5, all I ate was ground turkey. I fried it up in some coconut oil. It was kind of bland, so I put some shredded Mexican cheese on it and some of Frank's Red Hot. So I ate that all day, and I think I ate a lot of it. Like, I felt like I ate a little too much. So the next day, day 6, I weighed myself and I stayed the same. So that was the first day where I didn't lose any weight. I stayed at 163.6. I really think it has to do with the ground turkey, eating that all day. But plus I did I exercise? Yes, I did exercise that day. Okay, so I think it has to do with all that turkey. I ate a lot of it. It was the first like real cooked meal that I had. Okay, where are we? Day 6. So I had bacon and eggs in the morning. I had a cheeseburger with mayo. I had a chopped beef stick. That's another thing that I did enjoy. I never had them before. I saw some reviews on Amazon and I figured I would try it out. They were pretty good. I'm not a beef jerky kind of girl. Never ever really liked it. I always feel like I'm eating a dog treat or something when I have it. I don't know why, just feeling I get. So the chomps were pretty good. And then I needed something different to drink besides the keto drive in my water. And also I have the lemon water I was drinking. You can refer back to my keto breath video, how to combat keto breath. I make this lemon mint water, which is really good. I put a little apple cider vinegar in it, and that definitely helps also staying hydrated and helping with the keto breath. Okay, so I needed something different to drink. There's a drink called LaCroix. I get them at Costco. They're really good. It's just a seltzer water with a little bit of flavor, so I had that. And I also had hot dogs and chicken shish kebabs. Seems like I had a lot of food this day. This was day 6. Okay, so day 7, I weigh in and I went up. There was no exercise on day 6 and I ate a lot of food, so I did go up. I went from 163.6 up to 164. And the keto breath kicked in on day 7. I think it was actually the night of day 6, but day 7 is when I started to try to combat the keto breath. So I noticed the keto breath day 7. I also noticed that when I went to the bathroom, it smelled a little bit different. There was a different smell to it. Number 1, not number 2. There was a different smell to it. And day 7, I didn't get a chance to exercise either. I had scrambled eggs and bacon. I had a Cobb salad for dinner from an Italian restaurant and that LaCroix drink again. So now I feel like my body's starting to change. So this is day 8 now. I weighed in at 164.4. This was the first day I actually went up a little bit on the scale, but I mean, it's just a little tiny bit, nothing to worry about. I exercised, I did interval training again. I did 37 minutes and 260 calories. For food, I had some leftover shish kebabs, I had macadamia nuts, I had an avocado, and that was about it for food. And then this was the first day, day 8, when I went to bed that night, I had to get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, and that never happens to me. So that was another sign that something was changing with my body. I noticed I was going to the bathroom a lot more, and I even had to wake up in the middle of the night, which is not like me. Okay, day 9, I weighed in at 164, so I started going back down a little bit. I had chicken, avocado, bacon salad right from Wendy's. We went to the mall that day. I had some scrambled eggs with bacon. I didn't exercise that day. And same thing happened in the middle of the night. I had to wake up and go to the bathroom. So these are definitely signs that, things are starting to change with my body. My body's starting to get into ketosis. Now, day 10, I was 164 again, definitely hit some kind of plateau here. I exercised. I did 28 minutes, 2.6 miles, 320 calories, and I felt really good. By day 10, I had so much energy when I was exercising. I just remember that feeling, that change. I was doing the intervals and I was running like harder than I have run in a very long time. So I felt really good. For food on day 10, I had macadamia nuts, I had a chomp stick, I had steakums with fresh mozzarella and mayo. What else? Oh, and then I was a little hungry that night and I made fresh mozzarella, tomato, some olive oil, some sea salts, and I ate that. The first 9 days I was shying away from tomatoes. I really didn't realize they didn't have so many carbs, so I was able to eat them and stay under my 20 grams of carbs max. All right, day 11, 163. I exercised for 40 minutes, 400 calories, 3.25 miles. That's the longest I exercised so far. And then something else happened. So I had a lot of energy, I exercised. Something else happened. I went until 4:15 without getting hungry. I didn't even realize it, but sorry about my bird. I don't know why he's screaming right now. I have an African gray parrot, Sarge. He just likes to scream, so that's what you hear in the background. Okay, so what was I? Not hungry until 4:15. When I got hungry, I had a couple of macadamia nuts. I was on the run when I got hungry. And then that night, I had hot dogs and American cheese wrapped around it. We are up to day 12. Day 12, 162.6. I thought at this point, I really felt like I was in ketosis. I had so much energy, still peeing in the middle of the night, but my energy levels were just crazy. So this day I made sausage and peppers, and the first time I ate was about 3:30 in the afternoon. Day 13, 162.2. I exercised for 1 hour and 15 minutes. Kids must have been back in school because I never get that much time to exercise. I burnt 450 calories. For food that day, I had a hamburger with tomato and mayo. I had sausage and peppers left over. I really wasn't hungry. And I had some more of that LaCroix drink. Okay, now this is all in addition to my keto coffee and my keto drive. Those are staples. I have those every day. Day 14. This is it. No, not the last weigh-in. Day 14, 161.8. I exercised 3.8 miles, 340 calories for 1 hour. I had a Costco spinach salad. I had leftover sausage and peppers. So then my final weigh-in, the morning of day 15, which I stopped videotaping at that point, my final weigh-in was 161. So I went from 169.6 down to 161.6, a total of 8 pounds lost in 2 weeks. My body fat percentage went from 30.7 down to 28.7. So that was a total of 2% loss in body fat percentage. And the thing that I said shocked me the most, which I wasn't even planning on keeping track of, I just happened to notice that it went up, was my muscle mass percentage. Now, I'm not really sure. I know my scale measured it. I'm not really sure how it does it. Technical way it does it is, I'm not sure if it's just because I lost body fat that just automatically goes up. I don't know. But a lot of people say when you do the keto diet, they're worried about losing muscle mass. And obviously that did not happen to me. I didn't lift a single weight. All I did was cardio. And my muscle mass went from 28.2 up to 29.1. So that kind of impressed me. And with that and with the just great feeling of energy, I definitely recommend this diet to anybody who wants more energy, and added bonus, can lose a little bit of weight. I think my daughter wants to chime in. All right, guys, so if you like my video, definitely click subscribe down below, click on notifications, and you'll be notified when I make another video. And I just wanted to give props to my daughter Kylie, because she is the reason, she is the reason that I started this channel. If it wasn't for her, you wouldn't be seeing me right now. And one of the reasons she wanted me to start this channel is so I can refer all of my viewers' kids to her channel. So if you have kids between the age of 6 and 12, you think that's a good age? Between the age of 6 and 12, please check out Kylie's channel. What's the channel's name?
The Roblox Girl and the Magically Complicated Family. But I think I'm gonna change the name for my channel. But I'll tell you guys on the Magically Complicated Family my new name, but I didn't change it yet.
Okay, and I will try, I haven't figured this out yet, but I'll try to put some kind of link or in my description somehow to link you over to her channel as well. Okay, so if you guys wonder what I've been doing the past 4 days, I ended this 2-week challenge on Thursday, and today is Tuesday. So I'm still doing keto because I really like the way I feel, but I did incorporate my favorite thing back into the diet. Corona Premier is their new low-carb beer. I think there's 2.6 grams of carbs. Don't quote me on that. Yes, there it says it right there. 2.6 grams of carbs. I put some lime in there. I had a bunch of these over the weekend. I still feel like I'm in ketosis. I definitely kept it under the 30 grams of carbs range. So that's what I miss the most about doing this diet. And now if I can drink a couple of these good cold boys and still be in ketosis, that's a wonderful thing. So that's the only thing I'm doing different right now. What I'm going to try to do is start counting macros. I've never done that before. I have my MyFitnessPal app. I think I could do it in there, so I'm going to try it out. And maybe I'll do another video about that when I get a chance. So usually 2 weeks is all I can handle, and then I have to have a couple of these. So if anything you want me to try out, I don't know, carnivore diet, there's all kinds of different things. I'm willing to try anything. So just leave a comment down below. Let me know what you want me to try out. Any feedback, positive, negative, I can take it all. So whatever, just write me a comment. like this video if you like it, and please subscribe to me and my daughter's channel, and hopefully I will see you guys soon.